I'm Johnny Jimenez. I'm the owner of Toy Shack right here on Fremont Street, and I'm also the expert on Pawn Stars on the History Channel. Well, my favorite thing about being in the toy world, as a kid and now as an adult, is it just takes you away from reality for that moment. As a kid, you get that toy, and you're just in that world. Whether it's G.I. Joe or Transformers, and those are idols on TV, and you got these toys you're playing with, and your imagination starts going wild, and it's just endless fun. And even as an adult, for whatever problems you have at the moment, whether it's work or any other stress that's bothering you, when you buy a toy, or if you have a collection of toys and you check one off the list, it's a huge rush. And on top of that, it definitely takes you away from your problems. Every toy has a story, and I love asking people, how, especially like Christmas time, people tell me like, well, the reason this toy is unplayed with, because this isn't the toy I wanted for Christmas. I wanted another toy, and my parents got me this, and this toy really sucked, and they just kind of kept it in the box, and a lot of times when I buy it from somebody, I always ask the questions, so what's the story, and they kind of give me their story on the toys, and it's funny how they tell you like, well, this toy I flushed down the toilet, or this toy I blew up with firecrackers, and so on and so on. But a lot of times too, when we buy a collection too, we'll kind of pass the story on to our customers, and it's really neat just to kind of share that with people. And I believe with a lot of the history on toys and manufacturers, it's nice to pass that knowledge on too to the customers. So they're not just buying a toy, they're buying a lot of the history behind it and the stories connected to it. I encourage a lot of parents to go out there and do something with your kids, and build something together, and have that bond and build those memories together. And I think a lot of that is missed nowadays with the current toys that are out in the market. I love it when a dad comes in the store and he's showing the son, those are the Hot Wheels that I played with as a kid, or these are the Transformers that I grew up with, or slot cars, or Lionel trains. There's so many kids nowadays who don't know what that stuff is, and it's kind of cool when you see, people walk in and remember those kind of things. They remember what they got for Christmas, or they remember, hey, my brother had that, or my sister had that doll. And I love just kind of overhearing the stories that people have, and it's really cool to have a store to kind of represent the different decades of toys, and for people to come in and relive their childhood.